Well, hello, hello, hello. It's so nice to have everyone join me. It was fun on the last one. I am learning this program, so that's a good thing. If you're on, please like, share, and comment. I would love to have you get this out to a lot of people. Eventually, I'm going to do a contest where you can win something, so the more people we get this shared to, the better. Here's my site, chalkcouture.com/ArlanaPatton. That is where you can order. But if you want to order from me directly, then it was good to join my VIP group. In my VIP group, you can get specials there, and that's nice because I will be running lots of different specials each month, and you'll be able to get in on those if you are a member of the VIP group. If you think after watching this video you would like to be added to my opportunity group where you could sell chalk couture and have fun making crafts and having fun with this and making some money selling crafts, then and you think this is for you, then type in below that you would like to join my VIP group, and I will be getting that up and going shortly. So we'll start with, let me get you on the switcher view, and then actually I did forget to add my transfer. Let me grab my transfer real quick. That should only take me a second here. So I'll show you that, and then I'm going to go make certain I'm live and that I share it with my pages, and then we'll get started. So this is the Noel transfer, and it is one of our less expensive transfers. So it's a fun one. You can do lots of different things with this Noel. Let me get this shared, and then I'll be back with you in just a second. Now, for some reason, I want to see, last time I wanted to share to my other page, but it was only letting me do the one page, and I don't know why that is, so I guess it's the same. I'll have to figure that out because I was able to share with more people. So, okay, we will get started. Let me get into the switcher view here. So you have a view of my table. And now you'll have a view of me in the corner. And I'll remove that from the top so that's not in anybody's way or in the view of what you might want to see. So tonight we're starting with this glass block, and you can get these at a lot of different places. I even think some of your hardware stores may carry these, like Lowe's, Home Depot, some of those places, but also the craft stores carry these glass blocks. And you're going to want a glass block. This one was $9.99, and every month these go on sale at 50 off, and at the store that I buy them from, so that's a great deal. And they have an opening at the top here, so you're able to, with the opening, put things inside. As I say, I have my ornaments right here. You get so much on the table, it's hard to find anything, or some of the stuff, but this size of an ornament, these are small little ornaments, but they will fit inside that. Plus there's also some other fillers. So this, let me show you what I used. I have these cute balls here that are going inside, and there's also some red and green ones. So this is fun, and also, like I say, I get so much on my table, and then I can't seem to see everything that I thought I originally got out. These are some other little balls that can be put in there, along with these green ones. So there's that. Oh, I know why I'm actually not using these. Sorry, I did use these on the last one, but I'm going to use these red and green right here. And those are been running half off right now. But I also thought it would be fun to drop some of these bells in there. And those have also been half off. So that's what I want to do in this one. And we'll see how it turns out. And then another thing you're going to want is some ribbon. So I have this ribbon, and it's the cute pine cone ribbon. And you'll need some wire. And then I have these little holiday lights, and you can get these at the craft stores. They light up, but you can also get them online in bulk at different places. And I don't know if you can see that, how bright they light up, but they're way cute lit up. And then you'll need your Noel transfer. They come in a packing like this, and it's on the inside. This is the back side of it. You're going to need some glitter glue, or some glitter, I mean. Not glue, but glitter. And I've got my glue gun here. You're going to need a glue gun. And this is my favorite, and it's a mini glue gun, and it has a fine tip point. And then, I don't know if you can probably barely see behind me, but my other block back here, I don't know if you can even tell me pointing at that, but maybe I can show you that at the end, or you can look at my other video, but that's the other block. The lights, when they're turned on inside it, are way fun. So let's get started. You're going to peel off your sticker, and there is a teeny bit of residue there. So I took my towel and I just rubbed it, and it cleaned it right off. I didn't even need to use Windex. Now maybe where you get your block at, it might be more sticky, but this worked out perfect. So now I have that all cleaned. I'm going to need my microfiber towel because I'm going to need to fuzz my transfer. This is a brand new transfer. It's never been used. And I'm trying to see if I can find my marker here. And I'm not seeing it, but that's okay. I'll mark on it later. Normally, and I'll show you this from another one, I would mark on the back side of this. So I will put Noel so that I know that that's the back side. And then when I peel this off, the inside is real shiny. And that's where your image sticks back into that. So, oh, I do see I'll grab that. I do see, I just got so many things here in my little trivet things. So, you want to fuzz this, and you do this about 3 times. This makes it so it's less sticky. Now, one thing I noticed is this really sticks to the glass. So, hello Tanya, hello Michelle. Hello Tanya again. I'm glad everybody's joining me. Hello Amber. Yeah, I've been there twice this week, Amber. So yeah, they were on. I bought some more. You guys know me in the craft stores. So this transfer is just a tad bit bigger than the block, but it still fits on here. So you just have to decide where you want to lay it. And actually that's not too bad, but I might move it over just a titch more. Probably being a little pickier than I need to be on it because it's really not, that's probably even better. Yeah, and it looks like it's straight, so you want to get all the bubbles out of your transfer, so you can run that with a squeegee, but pretty much on this, you don't have to do too much with it because you can pretty well smooth it out with your hand. We have this great big one for like the boards and that kind of stuff, so this is nice to have. Okay, so this is my plan, is to do green on the leaves, red berries, and white Noel, and then green on the swirls, and then I'm going to add glitter at the end on the swirl part. So let's move on. Now, if you were in my last video, I already had my white paste out, so this is my white. And I'm not going to tip this upside down or sideways. You'll just be able to see the color there that it's white. And it's probably the consistency. It hasn't been too long. Sometimes it makes a difference. Let me put the squeegee in it and see if I think it's okay. Yeah, it'll probably work. So I like to have it the consistency of cake batter, but a lot of people like the consistency of yogurt. So, and you can get your excess off of here when you're done spreading it around, you can go back and pull off all the extra excess. I need to learn to work a little faster with this stuff than I do. So we'll see how I do. The other thing is just leave it thick if you're not going to work quite so fast. But if you can clean some of it off, then it's not so wasteful and your paste goes a long ways. So I'm going on that edge, even though it overlapped. That looks like that worked. So I'm just going to clean a little bit of this excess off here, put it back into my jar. So there, I've got the white. It looks like I ran over a little bit, but the green will probably cover that up. So let's move on to the green. Remember, this is washable, so if you make any kind of mistake, you can always wash it off and start over. So here's my green from earlier, and it looks really nice consistency. So actually, let's do the red real quick, because when we do the green, we're going to do some glitter. So I know that's upside down. I'll turn it back around. Just give me a second. Sometimes it's easier to, you know, and I'm going to try this. We have another tool called the multi-tool. I have never used it, and it's smaller. So see if you guys can see that. But, oh, definitely better on these real small spots. I see why the gals like this. I've just never tried it yet. Okay, so now we can move on to the green. Now, because we want to add glitter, we're going to leave the green thick, because that makes it so it doesn't dry out quite so fast. And that you can add your glitter to it. So I probably need to be working a little faster than I'm working. Okay, so looks like I've got my green on pretty thick. Oh, I see a spot I missed up here by the icon. No glitter paste or no shimmer paste, you just add your own glitter. And you'll be able to see what I'm doing with that in just a moment here. Yeah, the white is, see, I'm taking too long. Let me go back in, and some of that looked okay, but then when I got over there, let me wet it with a baby wipe. And I might have to put some more paste in there. I do need to learn to work fast. I haven't done too many projects yet. I'm learning all this, so a lot of gals just go in and do that, but let me get my white out. We're going to go back over it real quick. I need to maybe leave it thicker, especially if I'm going to be slow. If any of you have questions, if you'll bear with me, I'll answer when I get a minute here after we hopefully get this off, and hopefully it's okay when I pull it up. Okay, let's see what happens this time. Yeah, I still have some So I'm going to lay this on this plastic sheet that I showed everybody earlier. It's just a sheet. Let me see what, you know what, I think I'm going to, I can probably dry that transfer or let that clean it up a bit and go back over, but I'm going to have to dry my stuff, and I wanted to add glitter, so I'm trying to decide what to do here. The other thing is sometimes they'll take a paintbrush and touch up some things. Let me grab my paintbrush and see what that does real quick. I've got just a real fine paintbrush. There's just a few spots here. It kind of looks vintage how it is, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I've pretty well got those couple of spots. I'll take my little Q-tip. I'm definitely going to have to start working faster or do it thicker. I'm letting it dry too long. Or I could have done the Noel and then put it back down over the top of it. Okay, so let me try to just dry the white part. you know, I think you'll be able to see me clean this off. I think we're going to start over because, and I've just got to work faster because my glue will not, or my glitter won't stick because that's already dry. So I'm going to do the Noel and then pill it up, dry it, and then go back in, lay it down, and do the other two colors. So let me clean it off, and you'll be able to see me know that if you make a mistake, you can fix it. I want it to look good. I'm not the type that likes things to not be done right. Okay, so my block's ready again, but I've got to get my transfer clean. I'll put that here so you guys can see, and it's upside down, but I'll turn it the right way so you can see it. It'll be better if I just clean it off, and the fastest way, since I don't have water, is just to take my baby wipe and scrub it good. And it may take 2 or 3 baby wipes because I had some of that paste on there that was thicker also. Okay, so that's getting it better. Let me try another one. Let me turn it over because I can still see white paste down in there. That's why you really should go just run it under your water. I could spritz it with some water here. Actually, the white paste was probably just from underneath, so I think we're okay. But I've also got to dry this off here. So yeah, let's try this again. It can happen. I've seen a lot of gals in other videos make mistakes too, and they've had to start over. Let me clean off my squeegees so that they're fresh and I'm not getting thick paste on it. I think I'll have to practice on a big board because those are going to be challenging to me. We have a huge Salt Lake temple that I'm wanting to do, and So that's going to have to be done in sections and peeled down. So I'll have to practice and work my way up to the bigger boards. Okay. So we're just going to do the white right now, and then we'll pull it off, dry it, and we'll lay it back over and do the other parts. That's the other reason why I like my paste to be thinner, because it goes on better, and I think it doesn't clump quite as much or dry. I don't know, it's just different. So I cleaned off some of that excess there. Oh, I've got a little bit right here that I want to get off of there. I don't know if you can see that this time, but that was much better. Let me turn it so the view's right. And that's a lot better. I see one, maybe a little spot right here on the E. And I'm just barely going to tap that with my brush. So way fun. That turned out good that time. So I'm glad that we started over. Let me blow dry that so I can put my image back on it. And just go on the low setting. Hope everyone's doing well tonight, and that you've had a good day. So I think we're good with that. So let's see if how my transfer is here, and I think it's okay to set it back on top. Maybe standing up will help me line it up a little better. So you just want to mainly make certain your areas that you're going to chop are back down again. Okay, so I'm going to take my multi-tool that I used earlier. Remember this tool, and it's a little bit thinner, and it gives you some stability because it's just small, and it was actually pretty easy to work with. I really liked it. I've got this upside down for a moment. And I'm gonna set this down. I'm gonna peel this corner up a minute just to see if I thought maybe I got it out of the spot, but I didn't, so we're good. I'll peel that back down. I'll start with some green at the top here. I'll get it turned back around in just a minute. Sometimes it's easier to work when you have things close to you. Now I've got to work, I want this thick, and I've got to work fast because I want to add glitter. This is a little more challenging than my last glitter project that we did. Okay, so let's see if I can peel this up, and actually there's a spot around here that I need to get some more on. So then I'll grab my glitter, and I probably should have lifted that one corner up. I wasn't thinking, and added or dried that red berry. I guess if it doesn't look good, I can clean it off, and we can do that part again. And you don't want to get glitter in your colors here, so plus it's better to cover these once you're done. Yeah, and some of that looks Looks like it's already dried, so we'll just, this will be an experiment on this one. So I have a little brush here that I can use to lightly wipe my board with, or my glass. So that doesn't look too bad. There's a couple of spots. I could take my paintbrush probably, so hold on, and just lightly touch those spots up. Let me grab a wipe here to clean this out with. So we'll just I just have the fine brush. For the most part, it's not too bad. We'll use the, I guess you guys can't really see that, or couldn't maybe. I'll clean off the excess here. Okay, let me gather this and put it back in my jar. Everybody knows glitter just goes everywhere when you use glitter. Okay, I'll get my lid back on the glitter. This is the glitter we just used. You can use any kind of fine glitter. The finest is the better. I'll just take my baby wipe and clean up my area a bit. There's a little glitter on the red berries, but it still looks good, so I think I'm going to just leave it for now. I could always clean that off if I decided to. So yeah, it helps to see mistakes. Amber, there's a lot of these gals. So, and the second time was way better. So a lot of times it helps to do your transfers in sections. And I need to learn that more, I think. And that way, because this paste dries so fast. So I'm going to turn it up now. Well, let me show you with my thoughts. We talked about this. Was I'm going to put a few of these in there. For anybody that's just tuning in, I'm going to put a few of these in there. And then I'm also going to add some bells in with that. So let me turn it up so that you can see it up. And it has this little plastic thing here. Let me get this in the view where everybody can see what's going on. And thanks, Tanya. It's, like I say, this is only about the 5th thing, other than small stuff, that I've really done. So I'm learning along with, when the rest of you start, you'll understand that you just have to learn this. I'm going to put some green ones in. Let me get some red here. It's already looking pretty. I think you can see that just from the hole even. So that's what we have so far. I don't know if everybody can see that, but that's cute. And then I probably won't add a ton of these, but I still think it would be fun to add some of these just laying on top there. Let's put in like 5 of them. Always in art class, I was taught that you always want an uneven number. So it's better to do like 3s, 5s, instead of 2s on a lot of things. Okay, so now I have my little lights here. So I'm going to take my lights, and you just have to unwrap them here. They've been wrapped pretty tight. The one the other day was easy to unwrap, but this one, oh, there it is. This one's a little different. So once you get this unwrapped, then we get it all the way unwound here. We can just slowly start putting this inside our jar. Now these make awesome Christmas gifts, and it would still be a fun neighbor gift, and they're not too expensive. Or if you have a real close friend, but you don't have, you know, tons of money that you want to spend, but you still want a cute gift, this would be adorable for that. Or you just want something fun to decorate in your home in a few spots, these would be cute for that too. So, and then you just start putting your wire down in there with your lights. And you get them all the way in there, and then you put your tab back in. And I leave this so that it hangs right on the side. And then your switch is hidden, but you know where it's at, and you can reach under there and get it. And transfers and stuff. Yes, this stuff is on my website. If you want to join my VIP group, Tanya, you get better deals. And you can order straight from me instead of from the website. I will be running some cyber specials. This is one of the transfers that I will be doing a cyber special on. So, if you would like to get in on that tomorrow, and I only have limited on these, but if I get several people that want them, I can place an order. I think we still have them in stock. As long as they're in stock, I can place an order. So I'm going to use this pine cone ribbon. I'm going to glue past that hole that we had there. I'll tip this upside down in a minute. We're just going to get this ribbon around here before I tip it and show you. I'm sure you're anxious to see. And then we're just going to cut it right about there in the middle. And then I'm going to run some glue here. And glue that right on top there. Now we'll turn it upside down. Can you see that? Yeah, it's way cute with the ribbon. So now I'm going to set this in the back. And I'm going to make a bow. So I don't know if any of you know how to make bows. Some people do. Some people don't. There's different ways of doing it. I just have my way. So you kind of decide how long you want this to be. If you have it a little longer, you can scrunch it up kind of like that. So it's okay to have it a little longer. Just remember, my theory is don't waste any more than you have to. So you scrunch it in the middle because you've made your one loop. Then you got to go back on this side. Well, you can leave it like that, and then you got to make another loop. So you're just going in and circular motion with these loops. And then I think I'm going to do 2 loops, but I want this second loop to be a little smaller. And this will be the same on this other side. You can see that it's a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to tie the wire around the back side and just twist it. And now I'll cut this. And I think I'm going to put a V shape in my ends this time, instead of just cutting a slash mark. I tend to use V's a lot. Okay, so then you just kind of shape your bow. I want that off to the side. I want that one to kind of stick underneath there. Okay, so I've got my block again, and I'm going to tip it up the other way so I can decide where I'm going to hot glue this. So we'll glue that right in the middle right there. We grab a glue stick here. Now this is way cute. You'll be able to see it better when I get a picture of it. And I probably will retake the picture of my other one even. I need to take them in the daytime. I took that at night, and maybe I need to talk to my daughter, who's the photographer here, and see what kind of better lighting or what I need to be doing to get that set up for that. Okay, so now I have, I don't know if I showed you my greenery. I have that option, which is a little bit maybe overpowering, or I have there's another one. You could put them off to the side more. The other thing is, let me see here. I have another piece here of something that's a little bit smaller. You could even do this smaller one. Yeah, I'll light it up for you, Tanya. Yeah, I'm gonna put, I don't know, the front left corner. I'm gonna put probably one of these on there. I've just got to decide which one, and I'm thinking this. I wished I had brought my other berry stuff in here. Sometimes you just don't know. You think something's gonna work, and then you think, oh, I should have had that. But this, I think this might work. And then my thought is maybe to glue a bell up there even. Actually, that's good prey that way. So let me put that. Hopefully everybody's liking what I'm doing. Oh, Randy took the night off. He had some surgery today on his nose. So I told him he needed to just take the night off. Yeah, that'll be way cute. Do you guys agree with the bells? Put the couple of bells up there. I think the bells do it. I'm just gonna add them, and then I've kept you guys a long time. We can finish this up, and I'll turn this on so you can see it. Well, if I can get enough glue there to hold them. Let me just get the glue right on the bells there. Oh, I don't know. This one might be... I don't know. I like them both. Trying to decide now which one I want to keep. Or which one will be my favorite. Let me move some things out of the way here. Oh, can everybody see how cute that turned out? Let me light it up for you. I know Tanya said she'd like to see it lit up. I'm sure the rest of you would like to see it. I don't know if you can tell. You can kind of tell more at an angle. So, but yeah, I love this one too, Tanya. The glitter's really fun. It's really glittery. So, well, I appreciate everybody joining me. I'm going to do some more lives tomorrow. My plan is to do Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. I will have a special on that. I also have some cute reindeers that I have made, and I'm going to be doing a live on that. I may do like 3 lives tomorrow if I can get them ready. So, and I'll post some times when I can get that figured out. It'll be later afternoon, so just tune in and watch, and you can find out when I'm going to be on. but I appreciate everyone joining me. Remember, if you want to be part of my VIP group, to join that. And if you would like to not be part of my VIP group, but you want to, or you just want to buy some stuff, you can go to my Couture site and order straight from that, and it'll be shipped directly to you. And I won't be shipping it to you, but if you want the deals, then join my VIP group, and I will be sending you the supplies. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and to all my pages. And the more you share this, the more I'm going to get this out and spread the word, and hopefully be able to get this business up and going. I appreciate that and appreciate you guys joining me. And I've had fun tonight sharing my projects with you. And thanks for joining me in this live. Have a good night.